Okay, ladies and gentlemen, moving to our next dignitary. May I please invite on stage Mr. Nizam Faujdar, KPCCI spokesperson. Put your hands together, ladies and gentlemen, for our next dignitary. So may we please invite you on stage.
No problem, no problem. Good afternoon to all of you. My dear friends, the dignitaries on the stage, the head of Carroll Group of Companies, Usman Sharif, my dear friend Dr. Sanjay Gowda, the spokesperson of JDS, Tanveer Ahmad, our Arif Bhai from KPCC Congress Party, our very young actor Deepak, and all my friends from the business community. In a time when the whole world hit the rock and came to a standstill, and every businessman who was riding on a huge aspirations of success and earning a lot of money, making a lot of profit and growing and creating a sustainable business. But we saw these 2 years were not really good. But very interesting thing that has happened in the past couple of months or 2 quarters, if you'd say so. The economy seems to be warming up. But when I see the business that's moving forward in the entire country, there are some fundamental mistakes, there are fundamental, roadblocks, or you would rather say that these are forces which are acting against us. There are 3 pillars that I would like to talk about, and the first one is the environmental pillar. The second is your economic pillar. The third is basically your social pillar. When I was invited by the KTCC for the Business Awards, and we were discussing how this entire process is about, how to enable business and help people move from a point A to a point B to a point C in the business scenario. How do these business function? If you ask our Usman Sharif, since he has taken over the business from his legacy father, he would say there are 3 things that are involved. I need to have a very strong social network that enables me to create a value to the social environment that I stay in, the social structure that I strive in, the social structure that I would want to serve my business to, the social structure or the pillar that I would want every person to get along with my business. That's the sociability of the business. What is my business giving to the social structure of this country? And when you understand that social structure that I need to cater, and if your business has the vision and the mission that connects to the social structure of, when you have this coupling of between the social need and the business offering, your business success becomes a lot more easier. When you have the social structure in place, you need to understand whether I'm contributing to the economic infrastructure of the country. Am I connected to the economics? Am I connected to the money market? Am I connected to the money flow? Am I connected to the inward and the outward flow of the business, the revenue? How do you convert that into a sustainable business? Today, I may be a star in a business, I may be a star in a economic world, but unless and until you convert your business into a sustainable business, unless and until you don't convert your business into a sustainable model that can outlive you. You may have created a business today, but your business have to move on for generations. And that's what I see you in Usman Sharif, that you have taken that legacy of your father into the next level, right? And that's called the sustainability from one generation to another generation to another generation. When you are operating business, make sure your business outlives you. When your business stops with you, that means the business excellence is not as good as you thought or you dreamt. Pillar of the business is the environment. How do you connect your business with the social, economics, and then to the environment? How do you impact to the environment across the world, just not India or Karnataka or Bangalore? How do you allow your business to couple? How do you allow your business to co-join with the environment? The sustainability comes when the environment wants you. How do you create a reverse demand? When we were discussing, when I saw a lot of dignitaries speaking about how do you create demand? There's always demand. As long as there is life in this world, there is demand. But how do you create a reverse demand to your business? And that helps you, that happens when you connect your business to the environment and the environment needs you. And the third and the last thing that I would like to say when I do a lot of management consulting with a lot of organizations across the sectors, we are into psychological assessments and we assess the managers and the leaders whether they are capable to connect with the world. We talk about their thinking style, we talk about their social style, we talk about their working style on 24 different behaviors. And when we create a report, we can tell when you will tell a secret, when will you reveal a secret, when will you get angry, when will you lie, and how depth your thinking is and how vast your thinking is. When we consult the organizations across the sectors, these are very important three things they ask for. Today's organizations need three important things. One, your ability to be resilient. How often can you fall down onto the ground and rise back to the level that you were in, or you go much higher than that? And that's the resilience. The more I get beaten, the more I become strong. And when we ask these companies, the CEOs, when you ask them, the managing directors, you ask the board of directors, what kind of leaders do you want? They say, we want leaders who can be resilient, who can take the shocks, and still sustain the business that you are running. The second, they want you to have the ability to manage criticism tolerance. When you are sitting on the pedestal of your business, you will come across a lot of feedback which may be positive, which may be negative, which may be derogatory at times. You need to be able to manage and tolerate the criticism tolerance, the criticism that's coming from the entire environment, the social, and the people around you. And the last that's most important is the optimism. The optimism is one thing that drives the business. It's the petrol. It's the fuel. When you see the business is not going the way you want it, and that's the time you need to be, as a leader, to be very optimistic. And I urge all the business leaders who are sitting in this esteem, one of the best business award or the program, on a forum that has been created here, create your people to be very optimistic. Bring a very positive environment. Bring that passion into the people that they're working with you. It is just not you as a business owner. It's the people who are working with you have to be more optimistic so that they give you more than that you are asking them from. And with this optimism, I congratulate the KTCC, Kashif, and his team for creating such a beautiful, wonderful, and an environment of excellence to thrive and strive for success And the last but not the least, when you are leading your business, make sure you are a partner to your customer. You become a partner of success to that, and that will lead you to business excellence. With this excellence, I would like to thank all the people who have invited us to be part of this beautiful program. And I congratulate to all the award winners, and may Allah take you to the greater heights. May Allah give you a lot of prosperity. May Allah give you the best of best. May Allah give you the ability to sustain the downfalls and you still keep rising.